What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Buckets back in another video, and today I got, in my personal opinion, two of the best stretch big builds that we currently know about in NBA 2K20. Now, if y'all have seen all the tweets and all these other things, and there's gonna be more pie charts and all these other stuff. Now, this is my opinion as of right now when I'm making this video, the best stretch big builds. Now, this first build, the power forward stretch big, this stretch big is for more if you're going to be running twos, like a Duke Dennis or something like that. So let's head straight into it. So where are you going to go? You're going to go to the pie chart where it's mostly shooting, because obviously you're a stretch big now. And click on the pie chart where it's mostly agility, because you want to be fast. Now, the upgrades is definitely what's crucial. So obviously you want to put up your three-pointer and anything to do with shooting, because for some reason, even if you upgrade your free throw and your post fade, you get more shooting badges. 30 shooting badges. That is very well. And since you're playing like a point guard type of stretch big on the twos, playmaking is definitely good, because you will be able to get some other really good badges. And of course, always defense. Even let's just say if you lose the ball, it is always better to have some type of defense and not upgrade it at all. So as you can see, and you get a 73 block as a stretch. So 2K was very generous towards stretch bigs this year at the defense part. Now, what I did, always good to have a little bit of finishing. You get a staying close shot of an 85. That is actually really good. This is where you do like floaters when you're like in front of the basket. You know, it's easy for you to finish around the rim. And it does not matter about the body type, it's whatever you want. I'm going with built. And now for the height, I recommend to go 6'11", because you're not 6'9" and 6'10" stretches, I personally feel like are not that good. And then weight all the way down. Now the wingspan is wherever you want it to be. Now I chose 2 notches down because you get a higher three-pointer, and then I chose the stretch big takeover because you're obviously a stretch big. Now here we go, 3-level score. This basically is stretch big. And so now when we go over to the badges, this is my personal opinion on the badges now. I feel like this is gonna be the best way to be effective on the twos with these badges. Now obviously badges are personal opinion, so you'll be able to do whatever you please. Now for finishing, it doesn't matter, you only get one finishing badge, and I chose Relentless Finisher. Now I chose Relentless Finisher is because maybe sometimes you'll be rim running and gives that little bit of extra help when you get the contact. Now obviously for the shooting, you're gonna want Hall of Fame Deep Range Deadeye, essential as a stretch big. Tireless Score, Hall of Fame, because you'll be dribbling the ball a lot. Slip 3 off ball, I chose this one so you can D-pad off the ball and move it off the ball. Steady Shooter, Hall of Fame. And then deep fades is questionable. That's honestly if you really want it. And then quick draws, so you can get a fairly fast release. I chose flexible release since you're new to the game. It's kind of a bailout kind of badge just in case you release the ball wrong. And then green machine, that might be a very essential badge. And of course, you need Hall of Fame range extender. Now, playmaking. Unpluckable. If you're going to be holding the ball, you can't get ripped easy. Quick first step. Apparently, this is a very OP badge. I do recommend this on gold because you will be getting I guess not like a speed boost, but you will get a very quick first step whenever you are in the paint or when you're trying to drive to the basket if you can't get a shot. Needle threader, so if you're running to inside center, you can dot them easily on the cuts. And postman technician, it doesn't really matter for that badge. For postman technician, I mean, that's kind of whatever. And then I chose just Lob City passer and bailout. You know, just might as well get as many badges as you can. In my opinion, these you can kind of switch around the badges as you please, but that's kind of what I decided to do. And then defensive / rebounding, I chose clamps just so defense can be a little bit easier. So that is the first build, the best 2 stretch big build currently. Now this is the second build that I personally think is really good. Now this is more of a 3 stretch big build. If you're on the twos, where you'll be running more of like the center position, like a power DF type of build. Now I went through all the heights and all the wingspans and things like that, and this is personally my favorite. So obviously go to mainly shooting, the mostly green pie chart, and you can also go anywhere with any of these pie charts. You can go with agility, strength. It's kind of personal preference of what you want to do. Now again, with your upgrades, Always upgrade shooting all the way. You want every type of shooting badge you can get as a stretch big. Upgrade any shooting. Now, since you will mostly be running the center position, rebounding. Again, 2K is really generous towards stretch bigs this year. 76 defensive rebound and a 75 block. That is really good. And since you're playing center, that standing dunk, when every once in a while when you get that cut, you're going to want that. That close shot, you're going to want that. So you have a higher chance of making shots when you're in front of the goal. And as you can see with the centers, you get defensive and rebounding badges. So 2K was really generous this year towards the center stretch bigs, alright? So in any of the upgrades, it's kind of whatever you want. I did post moves just because the rest of those upgrades didn't really matter, but you can do whatever you want with that. So, and then the height, 7'2". 7'2". And with the weight, I recommend from 240 to 250. Again, it's basically preference. Now for the wingspan, I would recommend going down 2 so you can get the 82 3-pointer. And I chose a stretch big takeover, but that's personal preference, but I would rather get a stretch big takeover. Now you're a stretch 5. Now this is the best stretch 5 build in my opinion with all the research and effort that I have done. Now pay very close attention to these badges, alright? Pay very close attention to these badges because now this will make or break your stretch 5 build. Now for finishing badges, it's obviously just one bronze badge. It doesn't really matter, but since you would mostly be playing that center position, I put putback boss since I might be getting a little bit more rebounds as a stretch big. Now obviously the shooting, you want that rage extender, quick draw in Hall of Fame since you're a taller player, dead eye so you can shoot over people, steady shooter I put on gold, and in green machine and flexible release, again I put both of those on silver. And then I was thinking about putting slippery off ball. I put that on silver just so you can move better off the ball. As a very tall stretch big and tireless scorer, you're going to need that since you're moving off the ball a lot by saying picks, popping out, or cutting inside. That can help out a lot. And see, look at all these very great badges. And obviously, as you're playing center, Pick and Popper Hall of Fame. I do recommend Pick and Popper because this is a power DF type of build where you'll be setting a lot of picks and shooting a lot. And Pick and Popper, that will help very much. Now obviously you only get one bronze playmaking badge. I recommend putting quick first step just so you can get that little extra oomph whenever you go in. Now brick wall on gold. Now this badge is crazy. Brick wall on gold with a stretch big is amazing with Hall of Fame pickpocket. Now this might be like my official build, guys. I'm not 100% sure. So I put clamps on so I can play a little bit of extra defense. Worm since I'll be basically getting rebounds. And then rim protector, so that if I ever get posted up by post scores, it will definitely be a lot better. Now you can tweak around the badges and do what you please, but in my opinion, this is the best variation of badges. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I really hope this video helped y'all out a lot. And I hope y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments, let me know your feedback, and peace out, y'all.